Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for our first pregame session of the 2016 New Life Eagles football season. I'd like to go ahead and start things off right here, right away, and start to recap from last season and transitioning into the new season to 2016. Tonight's game against First Assembly from Ashland, starting at 7:30 tonight, is the first game of the 2016 season following the two off weeks. August 12th, we had our jamboree with teams such as New Life, Tabernacle, Metaview, and Ballard. All four teams showed up and showed what they had for the season, trying to impress their home crowd to come join their games every Friday of their season. Following the two bye weeks after the jamboree, the team has been more than excited to come into the 2016 season after days of practice during the summer and the 2 weeks following our bye weeks. As many of you know, we had 6 seniors last year play on the football team. There was the senior six-pack. Other than the 6 seniors from last year, we had a very young team of freshmen and sophomores. Many of those freshmen and sophomores transitioned to this year and are now sophomores and juniors, and some ninth graders as well. This young team of 9th, 10th, and 11th graders is a talented group of guys with all-around players that fill any position needed. Every person does not have a designated position, so everyone is good somewhere. Such as quarterback could not be the quarterback all season; he could be a receiver or a running back. Going back to last year, we ended on a 5-4 overall record with 2-4 in our conference. Some of those 5 wins came from playing Gunn Christian, Ballard Christian, beating the victory team out of Columbus, Mississippi, beating FACS both times last year. Some of the key losses we had last year from the conference was the Cahaba game, a 7-point loss from Tuscaloosa, and a 3-point loss from EMCA. During one of our practices, many objectives were called out to fulfill this year in the season, much of which had a winning match win total, matching the 5 wins we had from last year, and plainly just have fun. Those are 2 of some of the objectives that the team was given this year. As many of you know, during the summer workouts this year, we had a new coach come in. He is a new coach in the head coach position, but he is a coach that we've had many of years. As many of you, Tommy Merrill, and our defensive coordinator last year, he got bumped up to the head coach position. The team was excited for the change. If you do not know our schedule yet, if you go into maxpreps.com, search New Life Christian, and find the varsity football page, you'll see our schedule this year. We have the first 3 games. Tonight we have FACS. Next week is a home game with Tabernacle. And then the following week, we have another home game in which the team will play Metaview. And our homecoming game is the following week on the 23rd when we play the Dogs from Mississippi, Victory Columbus. As many of you may not know, we do have a Instagram page and a YouTube page. The Instagram page is going to give you minute by minute postings on scores, any important news change on scheduling or times, anything that deals with any athletic sport of football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, anything that is breaking news will be available on the Instagram social media page. Also on YouTube, the Eagle Sports Network, which is where you're listening on right now, is where you will find many videos posted around the campus of games around the campus, home, and sometimes away. The Eagle Sports Network is just a redesigned page where it would fulfill all athletic sports, starting in August with football and ending in May with softball and baseball. So if you haven't come to a football game yet this year, come out and enjoy some amazing 8-man football from around the Tri-County area. Some of our 8-man competitors include, in our conference, include New Life, our brothers in Prattville, EMCA, Tuscaloosa Christian in Cottondale, Victory Columbus in Columbus, Mississippi, Tabernacle from Gardendale, and Gun Christian, who is still in our conference, but they have canceled their season due to not having enough players. And finally, we have a new arrival this year, and that is Russell Christian from Meridian, Mississippi, a little more south, headed towards Selma, going towards that way. So when we come back from our commercial break, we'll fill you in on some stats to look forward into this year that we had last year, and some other important news. We will return shortly. Welcome back to the broadcast. I'd like to take you back last year on September 18th. So from last year, Ross Devers was the quarterback. He threw for 46% of his passes last year, going 6 for 13. While we had many rushing attacks last year, we had some QB rushes and some running back. Overall, we rushed for 252 yards with 291 total passing and rushing yards. Last year, on our first meeting, we did beat FACS 24-14. Although FACS did score first in the first quarter. The young team from last year was not the team of tackling. It was more of staying with the blocks and preventing first downs from occurring. Last year, our senior Stuart Slimp carried 110 yards on 18 carries with one rushing touchdown. And Ross Devers rushed for 2 touchdowns with his long of 13-yard rush. In the receiving core, 3 main targets, Stewart, Caleb, and Jay. Caleb, 1 reception for 18 yards. And that is how the game was impacted last year. This year, we hope you come out and watch your New Life Eagles play a tremendous 8-man football schedule. Very tough schedule in the Tri-County area, and games in the northern and western part from where we are located. But thank you for listening for this first pregame rush. Hope you enjoyed. See you all later.